Welcome back to Garage Beaters. So today we got the 914 on the lift. Going to fix some things on that. Travis is over here having some chicken nuggies, it looks like. Today, nope, I went too far. What we're going to be messing with, oh, now I got a beer in my hand, hold on. All right, so I've had some issues with this car not shifting correctly. Couldn't get third, fourth, or fifth gear. So this is what I found. If you look right here, see that? You see, can you see that? Yeah, it's not supposed to do that. So we're gonna fix that with I'm hoping these, because this is all the bag says. Side shift knuckle bushings, and I'm not real sure, but I want to assume that that is the side shift knuckle bushing area or something. So I've replaced all the other bushings in the suspension. So now I guess I had to fix this one. I took it down off the lift after doing the other bushings, didn't even realize that one was completely gone, and tried to drive it. It did not work so well. So we're going to try to fix that today. Okay, everyone, we're going to fix this right now. If you'll look here, and thank you, Josh, for pointing this out. I had a bad feeling about it. That's why the video got pulled. So I correct my mistakes here. All right, so if you can see right here, I don't know if I can get this up here or not. Right here. That is the incorrect way for that to go in. And I had a feeling it was. So we're going to correct that. Oh, cracked my head. So let's get to pulling this apart. First, what we're going to do, now most of your 914s, this doesn't have a bolt and a nut. Mine has apparently the set screw that was in here has been lost, because it's a funky looking little screw and it's just got a bolt through it. So yours will be different than mine. All right, let's get that bolt out of there. Mine was a 13 millimeter. I'm not real sure what the standard one is, what the actual stock one is. So with that apart, now we've got to go back and take apart the shifter linkage at the back, because we're going to take this whole arm off. Okay, right here we have a set screw in the bottom. Right here in the bottom we have the set screw we want to take out, and this will slide off, and that rod will push through. We'll drop it loose up here, and we'll push the rod through here, and then we'll pull it out. It appears to be a 4 millimeter. Oh, I have to get the right thing. Oh, there she goes. There it is. There's the magic spot. Okay. So we've got, that's the knuckle, which I have already replaced the bushing in that. Tough to see. Hold on. I've already replaced the bushing in here. I've replaced this bushing here, and I've replaced the bushings in the firewall. All right, so we're here on the bench. I've got this off. Now, let me show you real quick how this came apart, because I thought I was recording and I wasn't. This is all newbie stuff, you know. So this pin goes down through your bushings, okay? Drops through here. Now, first of all, this goes on here. No, it goes the other way. Goes like that. Your pin is through there, okay? So what I did is I took a 30 millimeter deep well. I stuck it under here. The pin was down in there, and I took a drift and I drove it out. It was not really tight. It wasn't really that hard to get out. You can also use a bench vise. It may be a little safer to do that. Mine is not bolted down right now, so I didn't use it. But I would probably go with that method. Use bench vise, socket, you know, something to push the pin into, and then go that way. There's actually a great write-up on, I think it was 914 World or something like that. So we're gonna go ahead and put the new bushings in. After I've got that pin out, I'm gonna clean this up a little more. And this is very thin, seems very fragile. I would try very hard not to hit that. Yeah, I just want to make sure it's clean, but I don't want to get in there with anything aggressive, take the material off, because I don't want that bushing walking around. So let's get to that. Okay, so it looks like a 16 millimeter deep well fits down in there pretty good. So I want to make sure it's flat. I want to make sure it drives straight. Just little taps. There it went. Okay, it's not quite seated yet, so a couple more. So what we're going to do now, this is my idea, is I'm going to take the other bushing, drop it in, use the pin and a C-clamp. Okay, so what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to take a file and stick it through here. Try to line that up. I'm going to take my C-clamp. Again, see, that's one to push crooked. So that's not working great. This is not working great, I'm not going to lie. So I might go ahead and throw it in my vise, even though it's not bolted down, because I don't think it's going to need too much force, but I think it's going to need that. Okay, let's open this up and see what happens. Definitely want to push straight. And that C-clamp did not seem like it wanted to push straight. So let's see what happens. And she goes. All right. So there that is. Now I'm going to get that file out of there. And we'll push. That looks pretty nice and flat. So let's get it back together. Okay, so it's back on here. It took some coercing. It is a lot tighter than I feel like it should be. And I had to clearance a little bit of this bushing, and it's still really, really, really tight, which will help with slop, but. All right, so we're all buttoned up here. Got my boot on there. I didn't have that on last time. I forgot about it. And got my boot on there. Our linkage is connected. So we'll get this thing on the ground, get it buttoned up here, get it on the ground, take it for a ride. Okay, it's down out of the air, and is it fixed? We're gonna find out. Let's see if this thing actually shifts gears. All right, car's filthy. Sorry about that, I've been pulling it apart. It was originally yellow. If you look down in here, see if I can, right there, that bolt right there, I've had to adjust, and I probably still need some more adjustment. But so far, there's first, there's second. Yeah, I'm gonna need some more adjustment. Third, will it go fourth? I think that's fourth. And fifth. All right, well, let's start it up and run it. Will it shift? Man, I hope so. I hope so. All right. First gear. Second gear. Third gear. Around this turn here. Come on, fourth gear. Fourth gear. choker. Sure doesn't feel like it because he screwed up the compression too. Alright, go down to third. And we'll find a place to turn around. Oh, that was me. That was me grinding. Oh, these brakes suck. So we're just cruising in third gear right now. But I have fourth. Look at that. I'm so freaking excited right now, guys. I am so pumped. Like, you have no idea. I can put the interior back together, clean this thing up, fix the brakes. Got some bushings I gotta do on suspension, which I'm just gonna order new control arms for it. Call it a day. Because the bushings are a pain in the ass to change. I am so pumped. Downshift. Braking pretty good, so get her back to the house here. There we go, second gear without a grind. All right, so it's back in the garage. We have all the gears. Got a lot to fix. I'm smelling a ton of oil. When I pulled the exhaust or the heat exchangers off last time, they were full of oil. So I think what I'm smelling is that oil burning off. I don't really see much as far as leaks. Underneath the car it's dry. I'm gonna get it up in the air and double check everything, but I really think that's what it is. So I'm gonna fix a couple little things here, get it up in the air. This is just gonna be a driver. I'm gonna polish it out as good as I can, but get the interior back together, and we'll be back with hopefully the brakes. I'm not gonna lie, if this goes really bad, because it might, because these are terrible to bleed, at least in my experience, I might not film that. So we'll see what happens there. If it goes well, you'll see a video on that. If it does not go well, you won't see a video on that. So stay tuned, subscribe, and we'll be back.